Good morning everyone, this is Pam here from Canterbury Craft NZ. Hello, I hope you're all well. I've got a rather messy desk today. I have had some storage issues with my phone which I finally sorted out this morning, so I'm giving it another go videoing. And I'm just about to finish this journal, which was actually sent to me by a friend in Australia, and she did have different coverings on the spine, but I've ripped those off and I've decorated it. So what I'm going to do is finish the spine, which is a very quick gluing job, if I can find my fabric glue, and then I will give you a wee flip through. So I'm so delighted. My son has been driven insane by me because I'm not very good with technology. So he did a reset on my phone and I ended up with quite a lot more storage. So I don't know what I did, but it was a bit weird. Anyway, as you can see, this has been covered with a little bit of calico. Well, it's actually like cotton, I think it is. And I'm just going to put this little bit of broderie anglaise lace down the middle, so it's a pretty easy job, this one. I trim it afterwards. So, yeah, this glue is so hard to get out. I have to use it two-handed. It's not my favourite to use. So if anybody knows of any better glue than this stuff, which is from Spotlight fabric glue, it's I just can't get to grips with it. But it'd be nice to have something a bit runnier, because with arthritic hands it's not great. Anyway, so I'm absolutely I'm just over the moon this morning. I feel so excited. I can start video and get going. I've got so many ideas to share with everybody, and yeah, now I might just get a brush. I'll get an old brush here. I'll just get a wee, like, smooth it out. I know that it'll show through there, but it won't go through the lace, I don't think. I hope not anyway. I tend to go through a few of my I've gone through a few of my good paint brushes, because I paint as well with the glue, so I've got to be a bit careful. I've got to start using the old ones. Yeah, anyway, so that's all stuck now. Beautiful, there we go, that's gorgeous. And then I just thought I'd put a little bit of this tucking in to the side. No, sorry, I thought I had one cut. Yeah, I do. Here they are. I have them cut ready. Just going to, no, it's a different pink, but that doesn't bother me so much. It's just, I just want that little bit of clay. I should have done this first. That would have been the logical thing to do, wouldn't it? But no. Pam has to be awkward. It's funny how you think things through and then you think, oh, I should have done it a different way. But anyway, that's okay. So just get a nice big dollop down there. If it comes out. It's quite smelly, this glue. Yeah, so I don't think you can get Fabri-Tac in New Zealand, but I think that might be the better glue somehow. Although I'm told that smells really bad too. But so I've just got that tucking in there, just make sure that's straight. Needs to go on a bit there and a bit there. Beautiful. There we go. I've still got a few embellishments to put on the front as well, but get the right piece of lace, Pam, trim. I'm doing the same along here. Might show a wee bit more on this side. Yeah, I really should have done this first, shouldn't I? Never mind, we will get there. There we go. my mum used to call me Awkward Annie. My middle name's Anne. So I used to get called Awkward Annie. So I think my brain doesn't work like other people's sometimes, I don't think. You think having been a nurse I'd be very logical. Well, I am quite logical actually, I'm practical, but I didn't think this one through properly. And I'm just going to leave that like that for now. And I will glue that down a bit. Oh, I might as well do it now, I suppose. That little flower's just sneaking out there. Of course, it would be right on the bend, wouldn't it? Just put a few dollars in here. There we go. Oops. Slide that down for a minute. Better. Bring that up just slightly. There we go. Should stay quite nicely there, and then I'll just trim it off afterwards. Now I've got one thing I need to show you, which I forgot to get out, but I will get now. Recently I was watching the lovely Sarah Lee Armstrong. If you watch her, she's a New Zealand paper artist and artist, and she had found this printable washi sticker paper on oh sorry, my brain's gone all over the place, Temu this morning, or a few weeks ago. So I bought some, and I had printed a few little bits and pieces off, like these birds, which I'm still fussy cutting, and some butterflies, which I'm still fussy cutting. And so I've got a few here that I want to put on this particular journal, just on the front. But I want to give them a wee bit of an inking before I do anything, so I will grab, got the other twigs here, that'll do. My vintage photo is in the other room. I just want to give those a wee ink up, and I know he's lost his little feelers, but that's alright, I can draw those in later. Just want to get rid of that white look, and I think these should look quite cool on here, I'm hoping anyway. So I've really enjoyed doing this. It's really funny when somebody else makes a journal and you want to make it your own. It's sort of like you've got to, I don't know, I just sort of felt like I had to be, I don't even know what paper she used here, but you feel like you have to do things a certain way. And now this is where the hard part comes. I've broken all my fingernails off this week. I've had a bit of a bad run, so I've got glue all over my fingers. Oh, there we go, that's coming off very nicely. So I just want that one, get your little feeler out, little one. There we go. Yeah, so you feel like you want to make a good job of it because you don't want to ruin what they've done. And so Wendy Hall, if you're watching, thank you. You sent me this over a year ago, and I've only just got around to decorating it. So I'm a bit of a pinky blue girl, and green. I like green as well, I like pale. I like shabby chic really, that's my favourite, but I also like a bit of grunge, so I sort of swap between them both. And I'm going to challenge myself to make a modern journal. That's going to be fun. And now the next door neighbour's lawnmower is going, so sorry if you can hear that in the background, but they've decided to mow their lawns. Anyway, so on the front cover I am going to do just a little, so just move those out a wee bit, just a little eyelet here, and just gonna squeeze that one in. Beautiful, that's gone on. And then what I'm going to do is get my pencil, so I'm going to go through there, but I'm just going to mark a wee mark on the bottom. I just eyeball things mostly. I mean, I do got a bit of an ink mark there too. Hang on, just better make sure I've got the right one. Yep. And I will do that from the back. I tend to just do simple closures. I've got a lot of ideas for some closures, but I don't know, there's something about tying it off that I quite like. So I did have a couple of these. I'm losing things today. I think it's just the whole roll, isn't it? I must have decided that was enough. So I'll just chop that in half. Oops. I do work in a mess, so you'll just have to excuse me for that. So this is just some chiffon from our beloved Temu, but some things are okay to buy off Temu, others not so good. So with this closure I'm just going to do a simple knot here. It's nothing elaborate. Let's see, am I still in? Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, I did a lot of dyeing last week. Underneath my fingernails is terrible, so I cut all my fingernails. I broke a couple, but I cut all my fingernails really short and now I can't do anything. Oops, I've got to get that through there first, don't I? There we go. Right, I might have to just do a wee job with that afterwards, but actually where's my fabric scissors? They're here. Oh no. I'll just trim that off. Yes, I've had a busy week this week. I've had friends, the last fortnight, I've had friends over from the UK, which was so lovely, and oh gosh, I was so excited to see them because I haven't seen them for 10 years. And I used to live over there. I've lived over there a couple of times actually, but we lived there for quite a long time when my son was little, and so that was really nice. Then I had an old friend from Australia here, and I've even been on a date this week. Not bad for a single girl. Anyway, so that's going to just tie up at the side. Yeah, so that's nice. Just a little side thing there, and that will be how it looks. So I think that's quite pretty. I'm not overly embellishing it. I just thought it was nice like that, and that will just sit, you know, like that. So inside, this is the inside of the journal. Now can we see? I hope we can see. Yep, we can. So I've just done a little tag here. I can't tell you who most of these things are from. I've just done a Broderie Anglaise, what do you call it, pocket, and just that's, I know that's from the Junk Journal Studio. And then this is just some Temu paper, I think, that I made a little booklet out of. Just did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, which is my usual, so that's a nice little journal spot there. And Wendy sent it with all these lovely little sayings, and I'm not really a big, I am a big sayings girl, quote girl in my art journal, but in this sort of journal I don't usually put it, but I actually like the quotes. And I love that paper, it's gorgeous. I wish I knew what kit it was now. So then I've just, this is an envelope that somebody sent me, just with a fussy cut out of a magazine, and I've done some of the snippet, no, it's not in there now. Some of the snippet, curator snippets, but I did some in pastels. So I watercoloured some of these with various, some are a bit shiny, they've got a bit of a pearlescent thing to them, shine to them, and some are just plain flat, some are ink, some are paint, and I've just stamped on them and cut them out. So you can use those snippets for anything. You can use them as grungy things, or you know, or pretty. So there's just this paper here. I've just done some tags, and they just pop in that little envelope. This is a writing journal. It's made specifically for writing. I just love that, and it's pretty. And then over here I've just used the flap of the envelope just for a little tuck, and some little cards on there that you can write on and use some more of those snippets. And just a wee belly band, and that's tea dyed paper, or coffee dyed paper I usually use actually, and that is a bit lumpy, but I don't mind that. And these are quite plain, I've just put a bit of trim on them. Then I've made a ruffle with florist. This is from the florist. It's like interfacing. They wrap flowers in it, and my florist just keeps all their trims, like trimmed off bits for me. So I just make little ruffles, and there we go. And this is just a little, you know, one of those little pockets. And these are just some little tiny journaling cards, because sometimes you just want to write a wee quote, or quite pretty paper, isn't it? I have to ask Wendy what the kit was. And then I've just made my own snippet strips. I don't do them horizontally, I do them vertically, and I don't usually like them too wide, so this is about 1.5 inches I think, because they take up too much of the page, and you've got a page to write on. So, and I use jack paper. I put mine onto jack paper. If you don't, it's like a double-sided sticky paper that I've had for years. Got hundreds of sheets of it, and it's really quick to make. They're really quick to make. So I've used a bit of Tim Holtz there, and I've used other little bits and pieces from various things. That's a Tim Holtz one, I think. And I've made this wee envelope and pocket, and it's just out of an old book page, and I turn them round so the writing's on the right way, because it bugs me when it's not. I'm terrible like that. And just a wee paper clip with a bit of lace on it. So there we go, it's quite cute, and just some that ribbon on the top. And then the next one, bigger journaling card. There, nice big pocket. Plenty of space to write there, and we're into the signature too. There's a belly band. I have a feeling that's Amity Bloom. And then I've just made a little scrappy notebook out of various little bits of paper that I've got that can be used, you know, to back things or whatever. And yeah, it's quite cool. I've only put one little staple in there, because if you want to remove it you can. If you want to reinforce it or put some lace on there and make it into a pad, you can. And kindness is a gift everyone can afford to give. I like that. Then this is just a little pocket, some coffee dyed journaling spots, and an envelope. And I've got a couple more of those little tags there that they can be written on. Should put it that way. Some more of that lace, and another little ruffle. Then I've done a hidden journal card there, and just sewn around the top, not very evenly. As you can see, it's not even straight, but it all comes together here, so that's all right. And it's very hard to see. I love this paper. I don't get much nice scrapbooking paper, because in Christchurch there's not really many places to buy them. So yeah, I find the odd one, so that's pretty. And there's another little side tuck with a side pocket with some journaling cards. Just some other little journaling cards I've made, or tags I've made. Very simple embellishments this time. Just some little things on the side. More of these little snippet strips. I love making those. And masterboards. I love making masterboards too. They're so relaxing. Now they've got the whippersnipper out next door. You can't get away from it. I've just dropped my lawnmower off to my son, so he's mowing his lawns today too. Right, there we go. Just some more snippet strips and some little envelopes I've made. Just another little tag writing spot on there. Yeah. Well, I made these. I say I made them. They came from, I don't know where they came from, these, but they were part of a kit or something, I think. Just stuck a little butterfly in there. In this little pocket, just with some butterflies, and I've made a little tag booklet, which is quite cute. And this is my own contact paper with, I mainly use ginger. I know a lot of people like caramel, but ginger for the old sellotape thing. But I use contact paper, and it's not the best actually. You have to glue it still, which defeats the purpose as far as I'm concerned. But it's I just like the look of it. It's all the rage at the moment, anyway, isn't it? So then we've got more of this, more of the same, and then this little thing here is. That just comes out from, this unties. There we go. That comes out. You can journal behind here, put some paper down there. It's a lovely little journal card there. And see, I've done the same thing with this. I've just put a little ribbon through like that. Then I put a belly band on this tag. And this is just one of my, I call them my scrappy sewing. I love using all my scraps up and making that. These are fun to make. It's just like collage. And then on the back, and then I usually just put a wee flower or something, and I try and make them look pretty and give them a sew around. So there's plenty of journaling space there, and look rather cute, I reckon. So there we go. That one, oopsie, goes there. Do my bow up again. I'll have a go at that later again. It just sits in there nicely. Just some other little tags in there with some lace, all with the same. This one, that just made that tag into a belly band with this little pink envelope that came in Happy Mail, and I just zhuzhed it up a bit. And I've just made some little cards out of a botanical book. I've just put those little roses out of. I love botanicals. I'm a bit of a, I love them. Now you may notice something different about this page. Sorry Wendy, but it's upside down, and I didn't notice it until I was nearly finished decorating it, but that doesn't bother me because you can actually don't really notice it unless you know it's there. Anyway, so there we go. And then there's another little scrappy writing space in the back. Avocado, coffee dyed papers, and goes in there. And then on the back I've made this little wee pocket with just a little cute book. And it's just stapled with those little Tim Holtz, what do they call it? Incy, I don't know what they call it, Incy stapler, and that just hooks in there, and that's it, and there's the back. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little flip through. This one is up for adoption. I will just finish it off properly with the gluing and everything, and I am going to do my advertising on Ko-Fi, but I haven't set it up yet. But if you want to DM me if you'd like it, please do so, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. I'm up and running now, and I will be at this most days. So have a good day and lovely to see you. Bye.